Hello, hello, hello! Hello everyone! Today we have the review of the Tozo OpenEgo headphones. The OpenEgo is a slightly different headset from what we're accustomed to seeing on the channel. These are true wireless headphones, which means they don't have any type of cable, but in this case they will completely stay outside of the ear without even touching or of course plugging the ear canal. They utilize Bluetooth 5.3 technology and have an estimated range of about 10 meters. They operate within a frequency range between 20 and 20,000 Hz, and regarding the speaker driver size of each of the earbuds, they are slightly larger than usual, reaching up to 16.2 millimeters. Of course, they have a microphone, in this case dual, with ENC noise cancelling technology and a hands-free function to take calls. They are compatible with any smartphone on the market, regardless if we have an Android phone or an iPhone, and they're also fully compatible with Voice City and Google Assistant. Plus, in this case, they come with their own app for mobile phones, which we can use to handle many settings as well as the equalization. Along with them, as is usual with this kind of headphones, there is a carrying case that also serves as a charging base and portable battery, so we can charge the headphones wherever we are. The battery of each headphone is 100 mAh, which gives us a roughly 10 hours of use if used continuously, as long as we use them at about medium volume. Also, if we add the charging case that has a 600 mAh battery, we reach a total use time of up to 30 hours. They have the IPX5 degree of protection, so they can withstand sweat and splashes, making them perfect for going out for outdoor sports. Finally, they're available at an approximate price of between 60 and 70 euros. Below, as always, I'll leave you a direct link in the description in case you want to get some. And now guys, once we've seen the features, let's go to the unboxing. Okay guys, as for the contents of the box, as you can see, it's quite simple. On the one hand, we have what is the box or carrying case along with the headphones inside, which as always we're going to leave it aside to see it later in detail. As for the accessories, it's pretty simple too. On the one hand, we have the typical papers with a quick start guide, user manual, and a small guide on how to put the headphones in your ear. Then we have the USB-C charging cable to be able to charge the carrying case. And finally, we have these two silicone tips. These two silicone tips are placed at the bottom of the headphones, the ones that are behind the ears, and help them fit us better and stay more fixed, especially at times when we want to run or play some type of sport. I've tested them and the headphones have a very good grip, but with these they stay even more secure. So guys, after seeing the unboxing, let's get to the really interesting part, which is seeing the headphones in detail. As usual, before we check out the earbuds, let's quickly go over the charging and carrying case. With the earbuds inside, it weighs 87 grams. And speaking of dimensions, it's about 7.5 centimeters wide, 6.5 centimeters tall, and 2.5 centimeters thick. On its rear, we find the USB-C connector for charging the case. And on the front, as you can see, we've got the battery indicator for the earbuds. And lastly, if we lift the lid, we find the earbuds themselves. As always, these are perfectly magnetized, firstly to prevent them from falling, and secondly to ensure a proper charge. As you can see, the earbuds are quite different from what we usually see on the channel and have a somewhat unique shape. Each earbud weighs 13 grams and is about 6 centimeters tall in total. On the bottom of the earbud, this one you're looking at below, that stays behind the ear. We'll see that later. Absolutely nothing. This area is only used to store the battery. As I said before, this is where we'll have to place these extra rubber bands with the wingtip to improve the grip of the headphones. With this, as I say, we'll get a better grip of the headset in the area behind the ear. On the other hand, as far as the headset itself is concerned, on the outside we find a microphone. We also have the touch controls here. You can also see an LED indicator at the top. Here on this side we have the second microphone, and on one side the output for bass sounds. And finally, on the inside we find the two charging pins and the speaker, which is where the music comes out and reaches our ears. As you can see, the earpiece is practically flat, so it doesn't enter or touch the ear canal. It stays completely outside of it. Okay guys, now I've switched on the front camera a bit because we're going to see the positioning of the headphones on the ear. In this case, I've already put on this headphone. I hope you can clearly see how it is, that it's totally above the ear, and this back part, which I hope you see, is the battery area, which stays here behind the ear, and truthfully it doesn't bother at all. And now, well, I've already put on the left ear, but I'm going to put on the right one so you can see more or less how it's done. It's very simple, but hey, so you can see it. This is what the earbud is. This part, as I said, goes down. We'll simply have to put the ear in the middle. It fits perfectly. We position the back part, the battery part, right behind the ear, and that's it. The earpiece is totally placed on top of the ear canal and super comfortable. The most important thing is that the headphones are super comfortable. You don't have to do absolutely anything else. It's kind of like just letting them fall. And the truth is that there's little more. I don't know if it's noticeable. Here in the back is where the battery is. The little flask that, as I say, you can put the wingtip case on it to improve the grip on the back. But I can tell you the headphones latch very well. And no matter how much we move, it is practically impossible for them to fall off. So in this case, this would be the position of the headphones. They are very comfortable. And for my part, I give them a 10 in terms of comfort. When it comes to connecting the headphones to our mobile phone, the process will be very straightforward. The only thing we need to do is to take the headphones out, open the carrying case, remove both earbuds, and once we have them out, we go to our phone's Bluetooth, turn it on, and wait for Tozo OpenEgo to appear, as you can see below. We are just going to press on the earbuds without touching anything else. After a moment, they are connected and ready to use. Now, as always, before we finish, let's quickly look at how the headphones controls work. Let's start by analyzing the controls, in this case, of the right earbud. A single tap will pause, or with another tap, play the music. On the other hand, if we double tap, we'll skip to the next track. Instead of tapping, if we press and hold the button, we increase the volume. Finally, if we triple tap, we will activate the voice assistant, in this case Siri. On the other hand, the left earbud is pretty much the same, but in reverse. With simple taps, we pause or play the playback we are watching. With a double tap, we will go to the previous track. If you press and hold, you'll be lowering the volume instead of raising it. Finally, with a triple tap, we will also activate the voice assistant. Ultimately, the Tozo OpenEgo offers us more than acceptable sound. The bass and treble are pretty decent, and the volume is quite high. The most important thing, I think, is the concept of the headphones, which I find very interesting because, first of all, they are perfect for exercising. Their grip on the ear is magnificent. They do not fall out under any circumstances, and they do not bother at all. For this purpose, they are ideal headphones. On the other hand, I also find it interesting to note that they are useful for people with ear problems, such as, for example, otitis, or those who have a very narrow ear canal and other headphones do not fit them, because in this case, being completely outside the ear, they do not bother, and you do not have to insert anything inside the ear. As I say, despite this, despite not entering the ear canal, the headphones sound super good, very clear and crisp. It's very comfortable to wear them because at the same time you can perfectly listen to the music and hear what's happening around you. In addition to all this, they have very good battery life and good touch controls, so I think they are a highly recommended purchase. Well guys, that's as far as the review of the Tozo OpenEgo wireless earbuds goes. As always, if the video has been useful to you, don't forget to leave me a good like. It's super important, as well as subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. That's all from me. As always, a pleasure, and see you in the next video.